So I kind of may have got onto Cursed Life. Don't ask how, basically I just got on. So for the first minutes of the video, for the first 5 minutes of the server being up, I kind of didn't manage to get on because Did forgot to friend me. But when I did get on, it started with chaos. So I started getting carrots for some reason, because the server was on normal from what I remember, and yeah, that means chaos, so yeah. Yeah, so then after this, I thought, let's go to the safest place possible. Let's go. Guess where? The Woodland Mansion. So I ate a carrot, and I kind of decided to run towards the Woodland Mansion. I have no idea why I made this decision, but I thought it would be a good idea at the time. Also because I knew there wasn't going to be any mobs. Oh yeah, and that's kind of a showcase of how laggy the server was, because Dodge was running it on his Nintendo Switch, and you know, laggy server situation. So yeah, I kind of just tried to get through the Dark Oak Forest. Sound was really delayed here, and I don't know why. The server's just generally really laggy, and I don't think that's Dodge's fault in the slightest. I think that's just Nintendo Switch's server software running horribly. But anyway, we get to the Woodland Mansion, and nothing happens, and there's another person there. I don't know. I didn't interact with many people for the first like 10 minutes of the server. Anyway, yeah, I don't know why I broke a window, but yeah, let's go windows. Then I collected some carpets. I don't know why I collected 2 carpets. These will be important in later episodes. You guys will see why. Or not. Then I decided to get the first bit of wood, and I got 64 food. Yeah, so basically the server admin kind of gave us a lot of food for some reason, and I don't know why. Yeah, just don't question it. Just don't. Anyway, so mining wood. I decided to mine wood because I felt like it would be quite important to get out of the Woodland Mansion, because I felt I had enough resources, and because there was a massive box. Now I thought that box was a house originally, but then after a bit I realised that was not a house, and that was the thing. With something I'm going to explain later, so yeah. Basically, I'm just wandering around a bit, so yeah, this bit was boring. And then I saw someone else. I don't know what I was doing here. Yeah, my crafting skills are impeccable, as you can see. But yeah, so I decided to craft some resources, since I felt, yeah, there was still a lot of people running around, and I decided to check what the cleric, and the cleric was obviously horribly annoying and didn't sell anything good. I honestly could have gotten better if I just found like a farmer or something, but in other news, there was a team for me over there. Oh yeah, and the blacksmith had nothing in it, got looted really early. Now focus on that shaky sane person, because he's going to be important later. Right, well anyway, so we just kind of walked around for a bit. I got the locator map set up. You know, that wasn't going to be very helpful, because I never used it after that. So yeah, then I decided to go for the logical solution of heading up to the mountain. Because who wouldn't love a good mountain stop off? Well anyway, while I was on the mountain, I decided to get myself, finally, a wooden pickaxe, because, yes. Well anyway, I mined into this wall, and I found coal, and so I was gonna try and aim for 11. I aimed for 11 cobblestone because I felt that we needed a furnace. I needed a furnace and a. So yeah, there we go. I mined 11 cobblestone and crafted a furnace and a stone pickaxe, and then I get my crafting table back. And yeah, I saw that person over there because I didn't know who they were, so I just kind of went into their little area. And then I decided not to go down there, and I decided to use my dark oak planks, to do something. And then this person's name is Alpha God. I decided to make them team up with me. And they were pretty happy to do so, as you can see. So yeah, this was kind of boring, the next bit of it, because, yeah, I had dripstone. So yeah, we skipped ahead a bit. Oh boy, the commands. So we started making iron so that we could make tools. And yeah, I'll explain about the commands a bit more later, but yeah, all you need to know is that these commands are unrelated. Yeah, the commands are kind of broken for the first one because they speedrun them, but other than that, it's if you're not assassin or boogeyman, you don't need to worry about anything. I'll explain them later anyway. So I kind of just like got the iron and stuff, and we started making this hidey hole, I guess, because it was starting to become night, because it had been around 10 minutes on the server, and we thought, maybe it would be better to make a hidey hole. So we started doing that. Yeah, so Dutch showed up with his wither skull on for some reason. And this was kind of a... Yeah, there we go. The assassin commands got redone, so we're not assassin. And then we kind of just mined some wood. Here's a time lapse of us building the hidey hole. There's time lapse of us building it. So we kind of built out like a little area to put our stuff, and so I put a crafting table there. And then we started to dig out some areas. We were discussing on what we could do to make it look better and stuff. Because currently it didn't look very good. So yeah, we just thought about making it look a lot better than yeah. But before we had now had some furnaces. Oh yeah, and after this, yeah, I just went outside. I don't know why that cart was there. I just went outside. I literally just. It's just about half a minute of getting mobs. I didn't have any good weapons apart from a stone pickaxe, so I just wandered around for a bit, getting resources and preventing myself from dying. Because I had thought about crafting a shield, which was a useful investment, but I forgot how to use shields. And I forgot that right-clicking on shields doesn't work because I've been playing too much Java lately. Yeah, and the more laggy server it is. So yeah, we just kind of ran around mining stuff for the next few minutes. We didn't really do much here because, you know, our base felt homely. And me and AlphaGod just, you know, hung out. And I suggested going to the Woodland Mansion to get totems because, you know, totems are useful. Because the problem is, when the server is as laggy as it is, you're basically required to have at least one totem. And then the admin showed up for some reason and left, and then I don't know what he was trying to show us or something. But anyway, we now had 3 furnaces. For whom I decided to invest my resources into a bow, which will be very useful later to shoot down any mobs, etc. So yeah, nothing much happened beyond this because it was just us running around. Until here. Here is where disaster happened. I found iron, right? I started mining the iron. I told AlphaGod about this area, and I started digging out. Because, you know. And I started making like a little dig out spot. And then AlphaGod came to here and started hitting me, and I had no idea why. So, here, my first solution was to go and then I died. Oh yeah, and I think it's time to explain how the server works. So basically, hang on a second. So basically, the way the server works is that, you have 6 lives, right? You have 6 lives. And every time you lose a life, every time you die, you lose a life. And once you get down to 2, you can trap anyone, and once you get down to 1, you can kill anyone. And then after 1, you get cursed. And with cursed, you and then when you go for cursed, you can kill anyone, but anyone can kill you. So you're kind of vulnerable. And the assassin has to kill a certain person, or they will get down to 1 life, and the boogeyman can kill anyone, or they will go down to 1 life. In this case, AlphaGod was the boogeyman. Anyway, next I just went exploring for a bit and found this really, really cool cave. So have a mining montage. On this mining journey, I found a ridiculously copious amount of iron, coal, etc., etc. realised I had got a gift of a Fortune 2 pickaxe from the admin. And then the admin even noticed my cool little cave. Oh yeah, and I had acquired a stone sword by this point, so I actually had something to defend myself with. So I just mined for about, what, 5 minutes, because I felt that the mining trip would be beneficial. Because, you know, yeah, because yes. So, yeah, then I went for eating again, with delayed audio. Then I went up to the next bit of iron, and I was on 4 hearts here, so I was kind of worrying about whether I would die or not. Which is why I was kind of calculating where to go. And yeah, there we go. Beautiful sped up cave, beautiful sped up mountain sounds of Minecraft. And then I noticed I had quite a bit of iron. So I kind of just mined more. I don't know why I decided. Oh yeah, here's a skip to me back in the base. You know, just mining. You know. Just smelting my iron. So I just kind of decided to look around a bit more. And I found this cool little skeleton with gold. So I decided to prevent from shooting me. And then, I acquired an item. I acquired a gold helmet, which I put on. And I decided to name myself the King of the Hidey Hole, which was a fitting name. I guess. Yeah. It was very fitting. 10 out of 10. No joke. It was the fittingest name ever. Anyway, then I kind of decided to bridge over, and I didn't have any blocks. So it's alright. So I decided to risk it, and I did manage to make the jump. But then I had nothing to mine dirt with, so I just mined it with a pickaxe for some reason. Yeah, I don't know what the choice of it was here. Anyway, then I headed back into... Yeah, I had lost that cave, and I just found it again, and that was kind of stupid. Then I lost our little hidey hole, which was confusing, but after almost falling in there and losing half my life, and losing another life, I eventually just headed up the mountain and found a hidey hole again, somewhere around here. I think it was. Yeah, I found my hidey hole, yay! So then at this point I had to go, because I went outside for a walk, and yeah, this was me in the mansion. To put some backstory real quick, basically my friend had burnt out the mansion, and it was kind of burnt, yeah. So the problem here was that while it was burnt, he lost a lot of his lives. Now here, I got ambushed by this guy called Shaky Saint. Now Shaky Saint was also on 1, and I had no way to fight back, so I had like 3 mobs on me. So yeah, I kind of died again, and I went into 4 lives. So I clicked the button, spawned back, and ran for my life. Yeah, here was the really scary moment, because I basically dug myself into a hole where two players, Dutch and Shaky Saint, and basically there was a 5-minute cooldown, and I was afraid that they would kill me. So I kind of just hid for ages. I kind of literally just, all I did was hid. Like, I just hid. And then I accidentally uncrouched and crouched again, and they knew exactly where I was. So they mined down, Dutch and Shaky Saint, and I kind of defended myself, and then Dutch started defending me, or something. And I was told I couldn't kill Shaky Saint yet, so I was like, okay. And I blocked off myself, and just ran for my life. I ran in this I went in this direction, away from... yeah, if you want to see Dutch's perspective on what he did when he tried drowning Shaky Saint, I would suggest watching his video. I'll link it in the description, because yes. Yeah, so I kind of decided to escape the hole I was stuck in, and it succeeded. I was now out, and I just ran for and I just crouched around, and I was talking to the admin at this point. I was talking to the admin, and I was really stressing. I was like, oh my god, well, how did I survive that? Then I kind of ran and hid in a small hidey hole, which I didn't put in the video because it would be a really waste of time. Because it was literally just me hiding in a hole. That was literally it, and then me digging out of said hole. Yeah, so I ran for my life. Because I knew I would die. Yeah, and there was a massive chase sequence where Shaky Saint started chasing me down and stuff. But I didn't put that in either because it was kind of boring. And this was the Nether. This was a compilation of stuff that happened in the Nether. So the piglins started attacking me. I defended myself. Got nothing out of it, and I kept defending myself against piglins, and they kept going into the overworld for some reason. And Shaky Saint kept begging to get brought back because he ended up dying, which I kind of found funny. And yeah, basically nothing happened for the entirety of the rest of the video. But I managed to get a totem earlier, which is I've kind of forgot to put it in the video, but yeah, I killed a thing, and basically, so Alpha God was on his life here, but I kind of decided to name my sword after it because I thought it would be cool. So I made a iron sword using copious amounts of iron I had obtained, and named it Alpha God Sword because. And yeah, I kind of forgot to enable language keyboard. So yeah, I named my axe the Assassin because I did, and then I kind of destroyed all my stuff. Planted some alliums, threw some stuff away, and then like I just ran around for a while. Like I didn't feel needing to do it. Oh yeah, and I also got goat horns from the pillager outpost, and I got like 5. Got a bunch of them. So I kind of started showing off my goat horn. So yeah, I kind of just started, yeah, this was the most boring part of the video because nothing happened. It was just me doing stuff, I guess. So yeah, yeah, it was just goat horns. And I'm gonna try to see if there's something down there because that's where things usually get hidden, but and I accidentally found the end portal! Lovely! So yeah, that's basically it for this video because nothing else really happened. Aside from me finding the portal and asking if I could go in, which I could, but I decided not to because that would be a risk. So yeah, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in episode 2. Bye!